Welcome to another interesting episode of Tech Trends. Our guest on today's show is an experienced games developer, and we will be chatting about possible ways of taking the gaming industry to the next level in Nigeria as well as Africa. Our tech tips will focus on some cool apps that can teach you something new every day. Also on the show is a mobile app that allows you to know how much calories you burn each day. And as usual, we have some cool gifts for you on the show. My name is Chukwemeka Agbata, and this is Tech Trends.
Newer Tesla Motors Model S sedans will be able to steer and park themselves under certain conditions, although Chief Executive Officer Elon Musk cautions that drivers should keep holding the steering wheel. Tesla says new autopilot features designed for cars built after September 2014 will be available for customers in the United States. European and Asian owners must wait another week. Tesla will provide the features through an over-the-air upgrade. In more difficult navigating conditions, an audio alert will come on, and if that is also ignored, the car will slow and eventually stop. Instructions to owners say auto steer is a hands-on feature. You must keep your hands on the steering wheel at all times. Tesla, which unveiled its Model X SUV, has been the U.S. pioneer in luxury electric cars charged by batteries. Its expertise in software has made it a leader in self-driving features, which more traditional car makers have been slower to develop. While fully autonomous cars will be available in an estimated 3 years, regulatory approval could take years. Musk says regulators would need data showing that self-driving cars work. Tesla, already on the road, will help the autopilot constantly improve and become more reliable. iPhone makers Apple Incorporated lost a patent lawsuit to University of Wisconsin-Madison's licensing arm after using a technology chip without their permission. Apple Incorporated could face up to $862 million fine. The jury in Madison, Wisconsin also says that the patent, which improves processor efficiency, was valid. The trial will now move on to determine how much Apple owes in damages. Representatives for the Wisconsin Alumni Research Foundation and Apple could not immediately be reached for comment. In January 2014, WARF sued Apple for alleged infringement on its 1998 patent for improving chip efficiency. The jury was considering whether Apple's A7, A8, and A8X processors found in the iPhone 5, 6, and 6 Plus, as well as several versions of iPad, violates the patent. Cupertino, California-based Apple denied any infringement and argued the patent is invalid, according to the court papers. Apple previously tried to convince the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office to review the patent's validity, but in April, the agency rejected the bid. Last month, WARF launched a second lawsuit against Apple, this time targeting the company's newest chips, the A9 and A9X, used in the just-released iPhone 6s and 6X Plus, as well as the iPad Pro. Amazon.com introduces a $5 tablet, a price tag which is low enough to set it apart in a crowded market and draw more customers to its online services. The new Fire tablet, one of several new and upgraded devices from Amazon, comes from a screen that measures 7 inches diagonally and the front and back camera.
I think it's a pretty product in itself, but we've, since the initial introduction of Fire 4 years ago, we want to set new, amazing breakthrough prices. We started at $199 4 years ago, and today getting under $50 with a tablet sets a new bar for what customers can expect. It's got a great screen, great processor, and we're super excited to see what customers and how they'll use a tablet at these kind of price points.
Analysts say there were few comparable tablets that cost as little as the new Fire. Amazon will also sell the tablet in a 6-pack for less than $250. This $50 tablet has been called a getaway drug for Amazon to attract new customers to Prime. a $99 a year shopping program estimated to have about 40 million members. The potential to draw more customers may appease investors, but could prove costly if Amazon fails to sell large volumes. Amazon took a $170 million write-down in the third quarter of last year after it struggled to sell its inventory of $200 via smartphones. The company says it does not plan to make profit from the devices, but wants to use them to draw more customers to its services.